As quickly as you can, snatch the pebbles from my hand. When you take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What's good, Dragons? This is your boy, your host, RoyRob, your seafood for the day. Back in the building with another one. I got my boy, TPerry. Travis about to get us down. We about to hold y'all down with some interesting conversation.
Yeah. Some
conversation is really going to blow people's mind because we're going to evolve within this conversation. We're going to take it to two levels. First and foremost, we have to, let's just break down the recent UFC fight. We had what most would call boredom and a lot of topic conversation after the fact versus I guess it's a good thing because it could be depending on what is being talked about. And also, as far as the recent UFC fights on the ladies' side, one of the most impressive fights of all time, maybe female and male, recently. So we're gonna do a deep dive. TPerry, what's up, man? Tell my boys who you are. Tell the Dragons what's good. Who are you, man?
Oh man, it's TPerry, man.
You about to be family. You ain't even new no more. So I
ain't even new no more. This is about my like third or fourth.
Right.
Something like that.
Right. All right. So what's up, man? What's your thoughts on the last UFC joint, man? How'd you feel?
I'll say this: the placement of the main event and the co-main event should have been switched.
Wow, that's the way. It's a good way to put it. Nobody. That's foresight, though. I mean, like, I wish I could have had that knowledge.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
That should have been because nobody. Even though, forgive me, I can't really pronounce her name, but I think her name's like Zhang or something like that. Nobody really foresaw what that fight was gonna be like.
All right, so for fans, if you don't know, he is breaking down the ladies' fight. So I'm gonna, as he's speaking, I'm gonna pull some information up. Go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah. So everybody kind of figured it was gonna be a competitive fight based on how Zhang won the title,
right?
And the fact that she was fighting Joanna. And Joanna is considered one of the best. I think it's women's flyweight, like in the game, or strawweight. I take that back, strawweight. And she the only losses that she had on in her career, both to Rose Namajunas, the girl who beat her for the belt, and then they backdoored it with an immediate rematch, and Rose won again. Ever since then, Joanna's been on a tear to get back to that belt. So considering who's going to be, the two participants in that title fight, you kind of knew it was going to be competitive. So, of course you make that the co-main event, whatever. None of them really have like star power like that. So you can kind of make the argument.
Zhang versus Joanna is supposed to have been, those both are elite women fighters, but you're right.
Right.
Nobody was checking for it, right? So keep going.
Not really. People were like, okay, yeah, it was, okay, yeah, it's going to be competitive, but it wasn't going to draw. It wasn't like a big draw like that. You know what I'm saying?
And both are impressive fighters. Let's make sure everybody has that clear.
Yeah, let's preface that. Let's set the foundation.
Amazing fighters. So the after image is, if you haven't seen Joanna's face after that fight, you would be remiss or underserved, or we're doing you a disservice to thinking that she was not the fighter she was. She was an amazing fighter as well. So keep going.
Yeah. So it just Zhang,
Dude, and listen, I had never paid attention to that high of detail, but I felt like I was watching when Zhang was fighting her. I felt like I was watching a combination of Jet Li and Jackie Chan, which is ridiculous because she was piecing her up so well. And Joanna was getting, I mean, massive hits in. I mean, I'm gonna show you some clips when I edit the video.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you how detailed, and it didn't even seem real. It was to a point where you saw the athleticism and the evolution of the game has come from this sport from the early, maybe mid to late. UFC was 97, I guess. I guess it was 95 to 97, somewhere in there. But it's sport from the mid to 90s to late 90s, which all of a sudden was just like, wow. And to this growth of what it has evolved to from being an only male sport, talking about like challenges on different arts, which art is better, to what it has evolved to is like mixed martial arts. Now it's like a bucket, almost like it reminds me of the pit bull, right? The pit bull is a mixed combination of all these animals. Certain pits, I shouldn't say that for all bulls, because it's different terriers, etc. But what I am trying to say is like it's almost like this mix combination creates this amazing fighter, and that fight was unfreaking believable, and it left old girl lumped the hell up. I shouldn't lie.
I mean, no, because like if we're gonna be
being honest, she was
because if we're gonna be fair about it, like people get clowned all the time in the fight, no matter how. If people can make fun of how Anderson Silva got his head, broke his leg in a fight, and people, as great as he was, man, nobody is exempt.
Bruh, nobody's exempt. So let's put this in perspective. She got pieced up. The first lump was, I feel like, on this side. The first lump was like right here, and it was like, and then it was like, oh damn, she got messed up, and it was like, wow, and it was like maybe this big, maybe it's like a little lump, like
yeah, it was
just little. It was cool. She went to the side. Yeah, she went to the side. She went to the side, came back out, and the old girl was like, cool, I gave you one lump. Let me just lump you up some more. Pop, 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 pop. And it just kept happening. And she lumped up this side. Like what? Ow. Bro.
That girl has dynamite in her hands. Like you don't see a hematoma like that off of a punch. Like I've seen it on an elbow, but I've never seen it from a punch.
How would she do against what's my girl? What's Ali daughter name? Layla. How would she do against Layla? Layla getting that ass, wouldn't she?
Do who?
Layla will beat the shit out of Zhang. Not MMA, just regular boxing.
Oh, well, yeah, one, because Layla's stupid taller than her.
Stupid tall, just jab and beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, that ain't even
that's not fair.
That's not fair. I will say, though, I believe Zhang has enough fight IQ to understand that
she can't fucking box Layla. She have to get her ass down, right?
Like not necessarily. I feel like her movement, her explosiveness, and her athleticism will carry her in the fight. But I mean,
bruh, you think it like that? You feel like that? You feel that good?
I mean, that's Layla Ali. I mean, clearly this chick hit hard.
I agree with that. I'm not denying none of that shit.
Clearly this chick hits hard. So I feel like she's fast enough to touch Layla. I don't know about beating her.
No, it's another chick that's coming up right now. I need to look her up. There's a girl coming up now that Layla was like, look, stay in your place. Some undefeated lady is rocking everybody right now for boxing. Who is this chick?
That's Clarissa Shields, man.
I heard she's putting in work on folks, man. Hold on, let me look her up because I feel like I have to get ready to show
Oh,
everybody
you
an
don't
image
know?
of her. I don't know. I don't like. I
Oh, you
literally
don't know?
every word in my ear. Like all I hear is this little bug. Like, hey, you need to make a video on this girl.
Okay,
You need to make a video on this. You just need
okay.
to make a video on this girl. You like make. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do it. You need to
Why
make a
you're
video
looking
on
that
this
up?
girl. All right, who? I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna
Okay, so
make sure
why
I get
you?
all up in there.
All right, check it out.
Tell me what you got, man.
I'm gonna be all the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way a bean.
Because I'm gonna go YouTube on it real quick so we can post it up here. Tell me? I'm gonna share my screen.
Layla need to sit her ass down.
Oh, stop, dog! Come on, man. Hold on. What's your name? What's your name, of your girl? So I can pull up
Clarissa T-Rex Shields.
T-Rex. I'm gonna just put in T-Rex Shields. It should know who I'm looking for. If she that deal, you know what I'm saying?
That girl is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
Hold on, man. You said Layla need to sit down. That's a big statement, man. You just don't put. Hold on, man. So according to you, she beast mode. So I'm about to have to share my.
Okay, not even just to everybody.
I'm gonna have to get ready to share my screen real quick. I might have to. So I just had to. I gotta first make this nice and sizable, so that everybody can see this. You say she that deal, huh? She like the true times 10. Is that what you telling me?
Man,
what are you saying right now? You ain't really said nothing. You've been kind of quiet. What are you telling me right now? She's just that deal.
Okay, so there's I know the backstory behind that, right? So around maybe a year and a half, couple years ago, at least, Layla did an appearance at Clarissa's gym. Now Clarissa is still, she's world champion. She's undefeated, right?
Right.
Clarissa is working these women she's in the ring with. I mean, beat down.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up, man. You better be 100. You better be 100 with me on your statements, man. I trust in you right now.
Man, listen to me, man. Like I ain't finna BS you on it, man. Like I can't.
Right.
Like I can't. You know what I mean? If she wasn't like that, I wouldn't be saying nothing.
Can you see it
this
right
girl
now?
Hurts women.
Can you see it right now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is she put them hands on folks like that?
On like you talking paws, man? Like
she put the paws on.
Paws on these girls, man. Like for real. It's not even fair.
Not the paws. She put the paws on. Hold on. This is a very dramatic little style. Hold on. We gonna do some more Clarissa Shields highlights, man. So she that deal times 10. I just went through one highlight and everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I put it to you like this. Her last fight, you got
I see her.
She had world champions walking her out. We talking Bud Crawford. We talking Deontay Wilder.
Oh wow.
Like champions carrying her belts to the ring for her.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Like go look up her walkout. She did a dance. Her and two of her homegirls during the entrance did a dance to Beyonce's
so they
Girls Run the World.
They playing me like they gonna give me some highlights. We're gonna go a little bit forward. Oh girl, she fighting look like she might be the truth too. I just gotta let me skip the ad. Sorry.
Yeah,
you know how somebody trying to get paid on the video.
For real. You see them two belts right there? They not finna be there no more for this one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They're not finna be there no more.
Let's go a little bit further. She got the blue hair popping. All right, let's see what's popping here.
Oh, and
oh my God! Hold on, man. They really trying to give me ads today. Let's keep it going.
The reason she wear that blue hair is for the Flint water crisis. She from Flint, Michigan.
Oh wow! You say she got the paws. Her jab look nice.
That's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, man.
Bro, her jab look nice.
that girl gets in there and plays no games.
I
Not
believe
one.
it, man. I believe it.
You should look up there's a documentary on this girl. Look her up.
Man, she got
Like, I'm serious.
It's been only a certain amount of fighters to put the ooh.
Oh,
She's trying to overhand Ryder real tough though. That overhand can leave you susceptible to get knocked out. But I'm sure she's holding it down. She must not trust her girl. Oh, what?
yeah, she got dropped.
She got dropped, dude. Is this your girl?
Yeah, that's your girl. Yeah, she got dropped.
It's all good. It's all good. No big deal.
It's all good.
Clearly, you know the end results. I don't. So I'm new to this.
It's all good. She cool.
Oh, girl,
hey,
confident too.
Hey man, Floyd. Floyd been rocked before. It's cool.
I feel that. Yeah. Sugar Shane, I got Floyd. Sugar was like cacao. Set him down real quick. All right. So, what year was this? I wish I knew when this fight was. This is 2019. Was that sound about right? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
September of 2019, Clarissa versus Hannah Gabriels. It was a 2-belt holder. I saw 2 belts out there, G. And Clarissa was like, "Look, I got Layla with ease, or did she say it with ease, or it was like, I mean, I think Layla got. I feel like Layla putting them hands on her, man. I mean, because I'm gonna go to Layla highlights real quick. This wasn't even supposed to go to this, but you didn't took me there.
Listen, man, like both of them say, like Clarissa, if you go to both of their Breakfast Club interviews,
I'm not trying to.
Both of them said they knocked each other out, but you feel.
Oh, Layla said she would get her.
Yeah, but my thing, here's the back.
Give me the backstory.
Here's the backstory.
All right, let me stop sharing as well as you give me that.
All right, so here's the backstory, right? Layla shows up to Clarissa's gym to do you can look that up on YouTube. Like they do like a little like mock face off or whatever like that, right? Now, Clarissa has been dominating the sport of women, like the sport of boxing for the women since she's been since she's been a pro. So, and with Layla, so Layla kind of snubbed her. She was like, they asked her, what you think about Clarissa Shields? And she was like, they asked her, would you come out a retirement for something? She's like, there's nobody that excites me enough to do that. Like but you see Clarissa doing you see Clarissa doing all you're doing. You don't go to nobody else's gym, but saying to congratulate a promoter, whatever like that. So then, anytime Clarissa has a fight, Layla makes it a point or she has an opponent coming up, makes it a point to go congratulate or big up whoever Clarissa's fighting.
Damn.
And not Clarissa.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like, so Clarissa felt some sort of way. So when Layla said that, everything that Clarissa's doing said has been a reaction to what Layla said and or has done. So
Layla hating.
Pretty much. Like,
I mean, that's hate.
She is. Because look, when Layla was active, there was a woman that Layla was supposed to fight named Ann Wolf. She wanted no part to Ann.
Wow.
No part. Layla fought everybody else but Ann Wolf. So there's a ducking conversation because when all of this talk of her and Clarissa came up, you can look on any forum, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, it don't even matter. If the conversation of Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali come up and Layla saying something slick, everybody's like, wait a minute, hold up. What about you and Ann Wolf? You ain't give Ann Wolf that.
Wow.
Like, everybody know that.
She ain't had that same energy. Wow.
Not at all. So now she was like, if the money's right and everything. You know, I have businesses. I'm 40. I'm 42
She don't need to come out and fight this
years
girl.
old. I have businesses. I have a family. You know,
She don't need.
money's
She
right.
don't need to mess up her. That's just stupid. I don't care how much money. Don't mess your legacy up just so you can prove a point.
But that's
somebody
the
else.
thing.
That's just stupid, man. That's just.
But that's
dumb.
the thing, though. Like,
That's just dumb, man.
Layla was not. Like, Layla herself.
I feel like 25-year-old Layla go against this 25-year-old girl, 25-year-old girl.
Mixed.
She getting maxed, man. So it ain't even a conversation, man.
Yeah, it's not even a conversation.
It's like Ali going against Larry Holmes. He should have sat down. He got whooped on, and then he all of a sudden stuttering for the rest of his life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why, man?
But here's the thing. Layla done opened her mouth, said if the money right, a certain number. So Layla came out. So Clarissa came out and said, okay, I got that. We can make that happen. Now what? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's just stupid.
Like, come on, man. Like, there's a certain people. I said this before. There's a certain people that deserve a whole lot of leave alone.
Right, leave that alone.
Leave Clarissa Shields alone.
Leave her alone. TPerry on this ball. In the Last Dragon. TPerry putting out facts right now.
Leave her alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Do what you doing.
Oh man. All right, hold on.
Let that ride.
We didn't deviate a little bit. Sorry, Dragon.
Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track.
We doing a whole nother direction.
Yeah.
I know Layla is the truth on boxing. We had kind of went a whole deviate a little bit, but we have to have a factual conversation. Very short and brief.
Yeah.
Yoel Romero, Israel Adesanya. Let's go. Like, hey, look. Let me grab my. I'm gonna sit back and listen to you and grab. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, man? What you got, man?
Listen, man. I don't. And this is why it goes back to what I said before. I feel like the coach, if we had a crystal ball and we saw, you know, it had like one side of the ball said not even one side of the ball. We shake it up and we see how the co-main event played out and how it went, and then we shake it up and we see the main event. That's why I say those should have been switched.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Yoel looks. The look is different from what is delivered.
Yeah.
Keep your statement. Keep going.
Yeah. No doubt. It does. It's very different. And it's frustrating because when the moment he caught Izzy
was like, whoa.
He could have, because Izzy wasn't expecting that. We love Israel Adesanya. But we know Israel Adesanya is a very confident, semi-arrogant, cocky dude when it comes to stand-up. Because there's literally nobody, there's little people in the game that can hang with him on the feet. And he knows that.
That's facts. That's facts.
So, like, when he got caught with that, you saw the look on his face. He wasn't expecting it. Yoel, we've seen Yoel follow up when he dropped somebody.
So peep the end. If you peep the after fight conversations, Adesanya says, "I'm not going to risk my belt. I went in because the fight was going so slow, and I wanted to entertain the fans. I went in and attacked the dude, and he clips me. I'm like, I'm not going to risk my belt. I don't care what nobody talking to try to take it to this dude, and he ain't going to take it to me. He trying to lull me to sleep."
Yeah.
And I thought about that. I was just like, this dude just went science on people. Basically, he said, he did like this. Okay, the checks is going to remain this. I just need to go ahead and get past this dude because this dude's not trying to fight. All he's trying to do is wait me to get tired and hit me with a one-hitter quitter. And he said, you know what? I need to attack this differently. Instead of me trying to entertain and give the fans what they needed, I'm going to hold this belt a little bit longer. I'm going to get past this clown who ain't trying to go at me and trying to fight, because you got to take the belt. I don't care what nobody's saying. It ain't been not one time somebody who was supposed to get the belt did not go and take it. And I say it, the first guy that really put it out there for everybody to see, Muhammad Ali versus Sonny Liston. And everybody saw that first fight when Sonny sat in there. He didn't come out no more. So Ali was on him so tough. Sonny said, you know, I can't beat this dude. He already crazy. And he just putting them hands on me. I don't want no parts. No mas. Second time, Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Two.
Come on, man.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Do I have to say more? That's and so you had a chance to go and say, you know what, Adesanya, for all the smack you've been talking, this is my time. I'm 42, whatever the age supposed to be. Shout out to the older dudes that's in the game still fighting. I'm not knocking that. That's historical. That's history. I'm not putting into that. But that goes to the side because it's almost one of those things like, where was you when you was 30s and you were supposed to have your reign for a certain time? So I don't even go there. I just want to just say, shout out for you to being like, I still made it here to this time at this age. Cool. Whether you got it or not, that's enough highlight to be good. But you still didn't get what you was supposed to get, whether you supposed to got it a long time ago or got it at 40. Long story short. And I'm not that dude. I'm just talking facts right now to say I'm not that dude to say I'm in the ring, not the dude to say I'm currently fighting. I am a dude who says I've been in the ring. I am a dude who says I have fought. I am a dude who said I'm not a champion. So I don't have nothing to say towards that. But what I am saying, in real talk, I respect Adesanya's decision.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Because, like, first of all, Adesanya, like, I've seen Israel Adesanya fight in person.
How was that, man? I bet that was energetic.
It was, man. It was 2 years ago, International Fight Week in Vegas. He fought him and Brad Tavares were the main event for the Ultimate Fighter finale show.
Okay.
They were the main event at the Palm. That's the same night Luis fought at the Palm.
Oh, so, right.
Yeah, so we went out there for that, and Israel Adesanya was the main event against Brad Tavares, and he put on a clinic against Brad Tavares, 5 rounds of just straight work. You feel what I'm saying? And it was something, and you
could tell the difference. Could you tell the difference though?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, because it was maybe like, I think it was Izzy's maybe second fight in the UFC, and when I look, it was almost like, and this is gonna be pretty big when I say this. It was like me watching when I saw Kobe play on TV, and then when I finally saw him play in person.
Right.
It's a totally different thing because when you're there, you can feel it, and you can feel like
in the moment.
This dude right here is going to be something special. Like you can see it. You know what I mean? Like when the first time I saw Kobe play was when I first moved to Dallas, and I went to my first NBA game. They played the Dallas Mavericks, and this was them the season going into the repeat. And I saw him play for the first time, and I was like, wow,
bruh. So
like that with Israel Adesanya when I seen him fight in person. Yeah, this dude gonna be champion, and soon.
So let me ask you this honest question: did Adesanya just retire, dude? So he might just no. He still gonna make some checks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's not like this loss diminished anything as far as his ranking is concerned.
That's the weird part about it. Why didn't it though? That's the part that's frustrating me.
Because here's why I say this. Is because the decision, one, he didn't get finished. 2, the decision was split. If it was a unanimous ass beating, okay, maybe. But that was a split decision victory. That still could have went either way, even with Izzy
just kicking
switching the game plan up.
Yeah, he just kicked the legs. That's all he did was just like chop him down.
And Yoel was still aggressive as far as pushing forward, like moving forward, like being the aggressor or whatever like that. You feel what I'm saying? It stopped him. Not like he was doing much, but it wasn't like it just incapacitated him.
I talked to you about this fight, and I said, bro, Adesanya easy. And you said you felt a different type of way. At first, when I listened to you before the fight happened, I was just like, man, damn, I think TPerry might be right, because if the dude takes it to Adesanya, he really ain't got nothing to lose, because he out the door. No matter what, he could be like, dude, I gave it all I got, and I left everything in the ring. But I didn't see that, man. I didn't see
that, though.
I saw calculation. And let me take this back. I'm wondering in his mind, he's like, I could be real calculated right now and just piece this guy apart. And I piece apart the champion. But I feel like he pieced him on the first round, and it turned into a one-trick pony. And it was just like, oh, okay, I'm going to keep clipping this dude with this weird overhand. I think it was like a left.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an overhead left. So I usually don't see it, because most overhands you're just doing like that, or you're just doing like that. But I've never seen where it just came like that. Like he literally was distorting his whole entire body. I had never seen nothing like that. So it was almost like my defense was the top of my skull. So if somebody hit the top of my skull, elbow, top of my skull, it don't matter. And I was hitting you with almost a blindsided, because most people punch. You can, what they say, I think DC said it the best. Watch the body and not the head. If you watch the head, you get hit, because the head can do like this, but if you watch the body, it's always going to be in its place, because you can't change the direction of the body. So DC was like, bruh, if you watching the body, it don't matter with the body, because as soon as the body goes here, you know the limbs are somewhere over with the body. It don't matter. But if you watch the head, like literally looking at the head going here, and I look and do a fake move like this with my hand, and I like that, you know what I'm saying? You didn't see it because you was looking at this hand or my head, and you didn't see it, versus you watching, the body. So anyhow, long story short, and I may have not explained it right the way DC explained it, but the way DC was trying to get his point across was maybe the fact that people lose fights so busy trying to watch a person's head and his head movements and blah, 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 when they should be watching the body, because you can really know more of what a spacing was. But maybe when he clipped the old boy with that unorthodox hit, when he clipped Adesanya, Adesanya was like, okay, whoa, I'm scared now of what this dude is finna, like you were saying, like, whoa. Because at first I'm like, how? It seemed like the tempo of the fight, everything changed. He's like, clipped him. Okay, hold on. Time out. Game plan change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I can't sit up there and say, especially if I've always been under the impression that, and I think I said this to you before, after this fight, I said the way that Izzy switched it up gave him the least risk to get to being sidelined longer than what the mandatory medical suspension would be after a fight. Wow. Because if he wanted to, depending on how Paulo Costa is cleared, that could happen International Fight Week, barring everything go back to normal.
Is that May? Is that May?
That's July.
So let's talk about that. Because I'm past this fight. This fight was definitely not like, to me, it's not worthy. It's definitely old girl. That was one of the best fights of all time. They really held it down for the ladies. It was an amazing fight. They put it down. So moving forward, International Fight Week, Costa, which he even said that fight was garbage. And he said Adesanya was running. He said Adesanya. It's like, man, that dude ain't the champ. Yeah. What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts? Costa versus Adesanya.
Costa versus Adesanya. I saw the very next night, I seen Paulo Costa fight in person. My very first time seeing him fight. No, my second time seeing him fight, I saw him seen him fight in person.
I think they're gonna go Costa. I think a lot of fans are gonna think Costa.
Well, yeah, because one, I saw Paulo Costa the night after Izzy fought Brad Tavares, the DC Stipe 1 fight. I seen him lay Uriah Hall out, and that wasn't pretty. You feel what I'm saying?
So what we're gonna have to do is basically you about to tell me in detail on part 2, on part 2 of why you think Costa is gonna get at Adesanya. Is that what you're telling me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so check it out, fans. I know we kind of built this up.
I want Adesanya to win.
All right, so you had to preface that. I got to preface
that. I want Adesanya to win,
but
I'm just gonna say this.
That's it. No, stop.
I'll leave it for part 2.
Part 2.
I'll leave it for part 2.
Part 2. All right, fans, Dragons, man. We here. We had to drop it down, man. We done built you up, took you all over the world. We done went all the way across the world to boxing, who would wins, and an amazing UFC fight for the women's. For basically UFC fight in general. That was one of the most shared memes for MMA. Long story short, thank you for. If this is your first time listening, go subscribe to my boy TPerry. TPerry is building out his YouTube. He's building it out, his world. You got to go check him out. I have details in the link below. I ain't did it in a little while, but I'm going to ask him. I'm going to challenge my boy real quick. Name for me, homie. It's going to be a little trivia. Roy's questions. Man. I ain't did it in a while, but I had to. I was about to end it, but I had to.
All right.
Give your boy 3, man. 3. 3 of the most influential boxers of all time.
Just 3?
Just 3, male or female. Influential. I ain't talking about most accolades. I'm talking about influence. Influence. And I'm going to say minus Ali because he's the most influential.
Oh, yeah, that's a given.
So Ali's out the door. He's number 1. I'm going to say 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Give me 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
I'll go Mike Tyson.
It's a great one.
I'll go Tyson. I'll go Manny Pacquiao.
Woo! Tyson and Manny.
And influential. If I'm looking at, I can't leave Floyd out.
I was about to say, like, how you put Manny in there and I put Floyd in there?
I can't because I'm sitting there thinking, like one with Mike, it's like that's Mike Tyson.
I would have gave you Roy Jones over Manny though. I'm shocked to hear.
But I say Manny because Manny has
a whole country. So now you playing. Manny
has a whole country on his back.
Facts. So you got Manny. So hold on, Roy over Mayweather or Roy over Tyson. Wow, good points. Good point. All right, but hey, good point. Hey, you ain't got. No, rest your case. If you add on to the case, you mess up the case.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Rest the case, man. Rest the case. All right, fans. Hey, we signing out. It's your boy, your host, RoyRob. Dragons, go subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Once again, we out. TPerry, appreciate you, fam. Later.
Later.